silencing the voices of peace, love and understanding. Look at history. The voices that were taken out were not the warmongers, were not the hate preachers preaching hate and we're going to take over the world and we're going to kill everyone. They're not taken out. They carry on. You see them every day on YouTube and wherever. They don't get cut down in a flash of violence. It's the ones who dare to speak of love, truth, unity, understanding, debate that get taken out. Some of these are politicians, some aren't. John F. Kennedy, Robert F. Kennedy, Martin Luther King Jr., Mahatma Gandhi, Yasir Rabin, John Lennon, Marvin Gaye, and now Charlie Kirk. People that ask for love and understanding and use religion of God as an example of, look, you have to get along. They're taken down in a flash of violence because the message was getting through. If none of these people were famous, they wouldn't have been murdered. They only get murdered when they get traction and fame. Because with fame comes a voice. And the voice is not liked by certain quarters. I've got to be careful on Tic Toc. These weren't generals on battlefields or men with armies stood behind them to do their will and murder and whatever they did. I can't say the terrible things that have gone on by these men of violence and who threatened us every day. Terrorists, I mean. They were politicians, yes, but also musicians, civil rights leaders, culture voices, people who could reach with a bullet without breaking through tanks or bodyguards. These were people you could reach and take out with a bullet without having to fight. It's the cowards. It's the cowards that shoot people in cold blood because they don't like what they're saying. They're not soldiers taking out an enemy. They're people with a grudge taking out words they don't like. These people stood in open speaking to crowds like this Saturday in London. There's 1 million people that Tommy Robinson's bringing out as well. He is now a target. Farage is now a target. Anyone that speaks against the narrative now need security guards to go out in public, in my opinion, or give up talking about politics. Their choice. Meanwhile, the true architects of hate, dictators, terrorists, men who preach division, they're all right, aren't they? They're all safe to go and protest and get a school closed down or get a film shut down or a show shut down or call it racism or whatever. They're all fine. They're not taken out, are they? The ones that did fall amongst these terrorists, they were removed when they lost wars, when they lost their army, or their own revolutionaries swept them away. The true architects of hate, they're not being assassinated very often, are they? Yeah, okay, Israel have taken out a few. That's true. But on the whole, they've got security, a lot of security, and they know what they're doing is like really dangerous. Politicians, if Trump comes here, he'll be surrounded by security. If Starmer goes out, he's surrounded by security. If the king goes out, he's surrounded by security. But someone who just preaches love, peace and understanding trusts everyone. They trust everyone. But someone in that crowd has an agenda and they're gone. And we lose a voice. And they say the right is dangerous and the left are not. I ponder that question. Because the lesson is brutal. Those who speak for peace are very easy to silence. And silencing them serves power more than any war ever could. Charlie Kirk has changed the texture of all our lives this week. The world's never been a more dangerous place for anyone who speaks words, be it YouTube, be it blogs, be it political commentators. Welcome to the world of fear. Silencing the voices of peace, love and understanding. Look at history.